All right, this is 1011 worksheet problem 7. You may be able to tell that I'm not in my office anymore. I'm actually in my garage now, hence the hat. It's a little cool out here. Okay, so, and I forgot to buy an eraser, so I'm just gonna have to use this thing for a while. So you'll have to bear with me, but we make do, right? We make do. Okay. All right, so the idea here is we're going to use inclusion, exclusion with 3 sets to figure this thing out. Okay. All right, so we're going to have a set of multiples of 2, multiples of 3, multiples of 5. Okay, so we're going to say A1 is multiples of 2. Okay, this is 2, 4. We're going to go up to 1200. So it's multiples of 2 from 2 to 1200. Okay, now for inclusion and exclusion, right, we need to know the cardinality of A1. Okay, so the cardinality of A1, if you think about it, how many multiples of 2 are there from 2 to 1200? 1200 is 2 times 600, right? So the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, all the way up to 1200. Multiples of 2 are 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, all the way up to 2 times 600. So that means there's 600 of them. A2, we're going to have multiples of 3. All right, so that's 3, 6, 9. All right, gonna have to do something about this vibrating board here. These boards that I used to put this thing up, I guess, were kind of warped. I didn't take that into account. Real world problems instead of. Okay, all right. Anyway, 1200. Let's see, what is that? That's let's see, divided by 3, right? So it's 3 times 400, right? Right, so that tells us that A2 has 400 elements. Right, think about how that is, right? So because it's 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, all the way up to 3 times 400, right? So that tells us that there's 400 of them. All right. A3, we have multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, all the way up to 1200. So A3, so 1200 is 5 times 240. Yeah. So there's 240 of these. All right. Now with inclusion, exclusion with 3, right, we're going to have, with 3 sets, we're going to have okay, now I'm running out of room here. So, and over here, so plus A1 intersect A2 intersect A3. So this actually is right there, okay? go like that. Okay. All right, so we know each of these numbers now. Now we just need to figure out these numbers here. Okay, so A1 intersect A2. All right, now I'll break it down for this one, and it'll be the same for the others, okay? Right, so this is all the x such that x is in A1 and x is in A2, right? So if you're in A1, then you're a multiple of 2, and if you're in A2, then you're a multiple of 3. So if you're in both of them, you're a multiple of 2 and 3, otherwise known as a multiple of 6. Multiples of 6. Okay, multiples of 6, right, that's 6, 12, 18, up to 1200. How many of those are there? Right, so you got 6 times 200, right? 1200 is 6 times 200. So you go 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3, all the way up to 6 times 200. That tells us that A1 intersects A2. All right, I'm going to write this as these are multiples of 6. This is equals 200. All right. It messes with my elbow tendonitis to erase with my right hand. So that's why I often erase with my left. All right. Too much information? Probably. All right. A2 intersect A3. These are multiples of, let's see, 2 is 3, was multiples of 3. 3 was multiples of 5, so it's multiples of 15. How many multiples of 15 are there? So $1,200 over 15, right? A2, A3 is 80. Is 80. All right. So it's this 80. Okay. All right. So you're seeing how to go about this, right? Let's see. Multiple of 15. Like we start at 15, 30, and then we go up to 1,200. 1,200 is 15 times 80. Let me just check my work there real fast. Make sure I did that right. 5 times 8 is 40. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I did that right. Okay, so let's see, you got 15 times 80 is 1,200. Right, so you got 15 times 1, 15 times 2, all the way up to 15 times 80 is that. So how many of those do you have? You have 80 of them, right? 1,200 over 15, that gives you the 80. Okay, so you can see how to do this. Okay. So you got A1 intersect A3. These are multiples of 1 and multiples of 5, so it's multiples of 10. So A1 intersect A3, cardinality of that, 1,200 over 10, 120. And then last but not least, we got to do the, got to add back this thing. Okay, so you have A1 intersect A2, intersect A3. This is multiples of, let's see, 2, 3, and 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. Multiples of 30. So you got, okay. Man, okay. Let's see, 1200 over 30, right? And get rid of one of those. 120 is 3 times 40, right? 3 times 40 over 3. Let's see, 40 is 12. Yeah, okay, so that's 40. 40. Okay, so then, odd situation. Okay, let's see. So then the answer when it's all said and done, let's see. So I write this down correctly. You see, you got 600 plus 400 plus 240 minus 200 minus 80 minus 120 plus 40. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that was close. That was close. All right, let's see. 600, 240, 400, 200, 80, 120, and then 40 is 880. Oops. 880. All right.